Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm News Jester. My name is Junior. We are looking into Hasbro's. Did I say Mattel on Torch before? Did I say Hasbro? We're looking into Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classifieds Jinx. I didn't even know her full name. It was Kim Arashikage. I've already commented in the box. I proved the changes they've made where it's more streamlined. Yeah, so let's go on ahead and really nice Asian portrait over here. Yeah. Okay, so let's look and see what's going on with the figure. Alright, here she is out of the box. Jinx. Okay, so here's the thing with this character, the same thing with Tunnel Rat and what's his name? The other guy. The characters that were introduced in Falcon, the characters that were introduced in the G.I. Joe movie, I'm not very fond of. Not because of the plot of the movie or what was going on in the movie, more specifically because the characters introduced there were kind of like supposedly misfits, military misfits, the ones that were out of place. But in my mind at the time, G.I. Joe was an elite military unit in my mind that was comprised of the best, not like known for their hijinks and everything. Of course, in the cartoons there was some hijinks in the regular cartoons where some, you know, what's going on with Dial Tone or the medic and everything. But so I wasn't really in terms of nostalgia, I don't really have a great deal of connection to these later characters. I didn't like the idea of misfits being part of the G.I. Joe. But then again, at the same time, if you think about it, the G.I. Joe elite unit, you know, supposedly the misfits, those are the ones that are out of the general category of what a military unit should be. So that uniqueness probably what brings them a little bit special. And for Jinx, where the introduction is, again, this is from the cartoon because I never really read up on the comics, where she's like a complete uncoordinated until she puts on this blinds. It's just, it was kind of like, what? That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, looking at the figure now, though, what can I say, dude? Hasbro kills it when it comes to the faces. So, well, I'm getting kind of all over the place. That's how I is with my review. So let's do this. Let's do close-ups and let's look at things. Let's look at the accessories really quick. Accessories. All right. So here's the. This is not this. I guess this would be a katana, right? But the sheath has some sort of weird texturing, as if it's made out of wood, but of course it's not because it's black. Unless, of course, it's made out of some sort of black washed wood or something like that. The sword, at least we get two types of paint application, where the blade is just usual plastic and this is painted brown. We get that at least. Most of it is coming from the sculpt in the blade itself. That's adding a little bit more surface differentiation in terms of paint. So that's kind of good. So there's at least a lot of texture going on in the surface of this sword, as you can see now. So at least we have that. It comes with these two extra hands, which are some open hands, probably for carrying the katana, and this staff. So again, minimal paint, but at least we do have some paint. Silver, actual silver, so that's not just bare plastic. The black is the color of the plastic, and then some browns over here. Interesting design. So I think I would actually pose her more using this than the sword. You have a second portrait, so that's kind of cool. So let's try to close in really much, as much as we can, because the only thing painted here is the eyes, and yet they do such a good job. You even have a pink eyeliner on the eyes. That's how I know they're doing a good job. It's a very small area and it's done well. The only thing is, I mean, like, maybe as a nitpick, like maybe do some shadowing on the side of where the mask touches the skin, as some shadowing, and this would be like perfect. But your attention is drawn to the detail in the eyes, so that's well done. Then you have the blindfold over here. While we have the close-up, we might as well look at the portrait. Look at that. It's got a slight blush, guys, on those cheeks. I actually do prefer the painting on the box where her lips are sort of pinkish, magenta, whatever the coloring is. And the sculpt is really well done, really well done. Definitely shows off her Asian features. She got a choker over there separate. The hair, nice and slick back. You still have not a lot of detail on the whatever you call this over here in her uniform, but it does have the temple over here. You have some paint going on over here. This is a separate piece, this waist thing, so that's kind of cool. That's a cool design that they did. So separate piece on the ab. This is one piece that messes you with articulation. We'll deal with the articulation for next. Let's look at this right here. Not much for tattoos, but that is one hell of a tattoo. That is one hell of a tattoo. Very nice and crisp. Really is. The only thing that detracts from it is because of the shininess of the plastic. This is a really good looking figure. As little as I know about the characters, and as a little of a disapproval from how they're introduced, this is a really good figure. Really nice balance to the sculpt, the puffiness of the legs. Like really minimal paint, but it's, oh my gosh, this just really stands out very well. So I pulled back a little bit just to, like, I'm not really good at posing and everything, but this figure just poses itself. Look at that. She's just standing straight, and it's just, that's almost like a perfect pose right there. So this blind it's rubbery, and the only fear is how long will the elasticity of this thing actually last, as much as you're probably going to be putting this on and putting this off. So I'm of two minds in this thing now, because I feel like Jinx requires this to finish her look, but at the same time I feel it's almost criminal to hide any of that facial feature. So as much as she needs this as a character, to complete her character, because she needs to be blindfolded to be effective in combat, as much as she needs this, I can't put this on her. Maybe I can put it like this. That doesn't look right though, because she already has a choker. So when you remove the head, just be careful the choker doesn't come off. Yeah, I just need to display her without that. And again, I don't need, I like the idea of this one. Well, let's put it on just so I can show you guys. How it looks. See? So maybe as a generic ninja, I would have somebody like this, and then it would be like a group of ninjas. But I'm not really into ninjas though. That's the thing. I think I've said that before. I bought some just to army build, but... And I've also stated when it comes to the G.I. Joe, you know, this hair feels like it's rubber, not plastic. That is weird. It has a tackiness to it. Not really tacky, but like it's not like smooth plastic. Anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to G.I. Joe, I tend to want to look at G.I. Joes with an open face. As part of the good guys, because I don't want them covering up their faces, or at least have the option of an open face to identify who they are, because they're the good guys, you know. They shouldn't be hiding behind masks and everything. Yeah, I just can't hide that portrait. That portrait is so good, so good. So probably, oh, I'm always so afraid removing these hands. Oh, and I haven't gone with the articulation yet. Alright, articulation. The head, because of the rubberiness of the hair, I think it's not hindering how much it goes up. That's pretty cool. Nothing much on the down. It is a separate piece neck, but it's not a lot of movement on it. So that movement is all the way up from the top here. Neck goes sideways, of course, like so. There is no butterfly joint on this one again. Well, there is, but again, minimal. Okay, I'll give it to them, because you don't even see any of the joint, which is why I assumed there wasn't any. And nicely done. This is the joint, the sleeve. Because this is the shoulder joint over here. That's, you almost couldn't tell. Bicep movement, that's good. Double jointed, much more better range. The hands go, is it sideways? It goes up and down, and then twist. Same thing on the other side. The cut is this kind of a cut, so it does have that much that. Let's see how much of an articulation forward and back is very, very little. I think it's just because of the design of the midriff over here. Just, you know, you're not going to be able to get a whole lot of range. Actually, no range. I'm going to say that's no range at all. Kind of. But that movement is all the way from here. So this is almost static. Drop down on the legs, allowing it to kick back like so. Not a problem. Double jointed knees. Okay. And bicep, a leg thigh cut allows you to move like so. Oh wow, surprisingly there's a boot cut. I thought that was just for design, but there is a boot cut over there. Ankle joints up like so, down like so, and a swivel like that. So like I said earlier, I think I would rather have her displayed with this. This weapon just looks so cool. And who is my favorite pose review? The Amazing is always so cool with this thing. I can't wait to see his review and have her posed with this. He does them so freaking naturally, man. It's like, it's not easy, because you have to think of how the muscles work with each other and to make it look natural and everything. But yeah, I'm sure he can think of much better ways. But coming from an opinion where I'm not very thrilled with the choice of characters going back to the cartoon or the movie cartoon, coming from there after reviewing the figure, I'm glad that I did decide to purchase her. I did Chuckles, is the other one I missed. I mean, I already have Chuckles, so obviously if you have Chuckles and you have her, and we have Falcon, right? We have Falcon, isn't? Yeah, Falcon is one of the first ones. So we just need Tunnel Rat now. Do we have Tunnel Rat? I don't remember if we have Tunnel Rat already. I think Tunnel Rat is coming. So that basically competes the 4. No, the black guy. I haven't watched the movie for a long time. I can't remember his name. So, yeah. Was there a black guy? For some reason, I think he was dealing with basketball, which I think, now looking back at it, seems kind of, I don't know, iffy, politically wise, but But yeah, so that's it for my review for Jinx. Yeah, definitely again, for the value, you're getting a lot. You get not getting a lot, but you're getting everything, every accessory that you can possibly need or think of when you're thinking of the character of Jinx. So the value goes on the plus side again, with the price. Not like high value, but like worth the price that I'm paying for. Definitely because of the surprise of how much I like it. It mostly rests on the portrait. I think they did a really good job on the portrait. The second thing that I think they really did a good job on is the design of this upper torso body. That's really cool. And then also the midriff too. That's a really good one. They incorporated the whole thing here. So anyway, thank you for watching. I have one more figure to review, which is Naugahyde, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye.